everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a look at the ArtFX / Kotobukiya statue of the Beast from Marvel Now. So this is actually my sister's figure, as will the coming ArtFX figures for Marvel that I'll have on my non-Star Wars Sunday reviews, you know, in the future to come. Those are all going to be my sister's, but I'm just borrowing them to give them some spotlight and to show you guys how they are. I do have some Star Wars versions of the Kotobukiyas, but I've already reviewed all of them to my knowledge, and they're all, some of them are older reviews, so you'll have to go back, but I do have them. You can find them in my collectibles playlist on the playlist tab of my channel if you're interested. But I am going to give you guys a look at this guy today. But before we go into any detail about him, let's first check out his packaging. Alrighty, and so here is the Beast's box, which is quite large and very blue. Marvel has this really nice way of displaying the like comic versions all around, and then obviously as they do display the actual picture of the item itself, and then on the side it says X-Men Marvel Now Beast. Beast is from the X-Men, if you were not aware. So he is a mutant, and then down here he's from Marvel Now. We have ArtFX Kotobukiya, and then it's a 1/10 scale pre-painted model kit. So you do put this guy together. I think he comes in like 3 separate pieces, his body and his arms. It might be torso, legs, body, arms. I didn't put him together originally, so I am not 100% sure. But these are also a Japanese collectible. They're a snap fit. You can see some Japanese characters in the back there. Here it does talk about the statue itself. This whole paragraph is talking about it, so a very nice lengthy paragraph. That's very good. Here is a concept art, it looks like, of the Beast, and then the bottom just has a very large Marvel Now, and then on the back there's some more information, nothing too fancy. So yep, they're completely like cardboard boxes like the Star Wars ones are, but here is Beast. He looks very, very cool already. His face is very comic book-like. If you've seen the X-Men movies, he doesn't look anything like this, but I think that that's part of what makes him really cool, because everything's so like stylized in the way the movies have it. So I just think it looks great overall. You can even see he's got his like muscly back, and then obviously sculpted fur, which is blue, and all the muscles that accompany it. And then he's wearing his X-Men pants with some utility pouches around it. And then he's hunched, kind of like a monkey, like a beast, you know. He does come with this metal stand, which I think that this Beast had this initial problem. The little metal magnet on the bottom of the foot tends to not stay in his foot. I mean, he displays fine because it has a little housing, but it just needs to be glued back in. This happens a lot with these figures for some reason. The glue sometimes just gets old and then they come out, but it's an easy fix. You just stick it in there and then there. So the Star Wars versions of these also come with these flat black bases, which make it really easy for the item to stand. And it's neat that they're magnetic. I think it adds a very pleasing look to it, but there is no articulation in this guy other than he just looks really super cool. But they're pretty detailed. They are not bad at all. I believe she picked all of these up for like super good prices. She generally doesn't buy super expensive collectibles of this nature, and so they were probably on clearance or something, but I think it looks really good. He is kind of squat just because he's hunched over, but a very large hulking figure nonetheless. I just think they did a really good job with all the individual hairs kind of that they've sculpted in, and his face looks good too. He's kind of looking off to the side, and he's got kind of a small nose, kind of a Michael Jackson nose, but again, I think it's like more comic book style, but he looks really cool, and I really enjoy his pants. They look well sculpted, so he's got a booty too. But yeah, so that's basically it. Not a whole lot to talk about since this figure doesn't have any articulation. There's just a lot of detail to look at, but really cool nonetheless, and a very interesting figure. Beast is a very cool X-Men character. If you're not familiar with him, you should look him up because he's pretty cool. He's kind of like the Hulk of the X-Men, if you will, but except he's not crazy. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for more as always.